Bigfoot with a fan. And that's what we did. We went out together, and it's like 12 investigations later. He won't leave. Do you know how to get rid of him? So what the hell's going on here? I left you alone for 1 second.
Podcast here, sir.
Yeah, I left you alone for 1 second. You take the show over, goddammit. Saying the best I can think of is tweakers are out in the woods making tree structures. That's what you meant.
You know, it damn sure wasn't a bunch of Boy Scouts. I could have told you that.
Suddenly go blowing that way.
Right.
You guys will know.
Yeah.
Well, red alert. The producer's here. Bobby Lee.
These millionaires don't know what Prime is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What are these lowly people drinking?
You know, something like Dog Man, right? And I have no dog in the fight, so to speak.
Yo, what's happening? Another day, another bunch of chaos, another bunch of confusion with technology. Thank you very much, and welcome everybody to the Banter with Richie B podcast. We are live and happening. I just look up and I say, wow, look at my destinations, and I'm missing destinations. So I'm currently not airing on the Get Haunted Network, apparently. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So, but we are part of the Get Haunted family. Let's see. Let me bring up my co-host, and I will be working on that because that's what we do. I think I'm ready to. Get rid of StreamYard. I think I really am. I'm tired of it. But anyways, that's a whole different story. Let's have a great show and enjoy ourselves. What's up, Wojo?
What's up there, brother Rich? Boom!
Dude,
School is in session.
Bro, I looked up and I'm on my Facebook, my Banter Facebook, and I'm on YouTube, and there's no Get Haunted at all. It's not connected at all. So I don't understand what's going on with that. So me and Wojo are going back to college, by the way, just so you know. Let me see. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. My producer's still around, so maybe she can help us out. Oh, look at that. There it is. It does no check mark, though. You see it? Ready to go live. It says go live. So I'm going to click go live. Let's see if the check mark picks up. Yep. Bobby Lee, thank you. I got it. I just showed it and we went live on Get Haunted. Thank you.
Okay. You got it. Happy to help.
Yep. Appreciate you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay. So if you're on the Get Haunted Network, welcome. Because that's a new thing that we've been having to do is connect. Let me just let Sarah know. Bobby Lee took care of it. We're good to go. So anyways, that's business that had to be conducted. Welcome to the Get Haunted Network, the P3 Network, all our friends and family, our fellow podcasters, man. Tonight we go back to college. Wojo and I went back to college today with Lisa, with my brother from North Carolina, and my 3 nephews from North Carolina who happened to be up. So I wasn't going to have them come up and not do an investigation, man. Not only are we going to go over some evidence tonight, I'm going to have them sitting right here and right here, and we're going to interview them live in studio about what they saw today, and what they think about it with their own words. Unedited, raw. What do you think? You're crazy? All right, I'm crazy, right? Oh, I saw this. Okay, well, you saw that. Whatever they say is what they say. That's their opinion. They're entitled to whatever it is that they believe, okay? We don't do that crap here, man. Everything is research to me. Everything. Skepticism, believing, anything. Rocks, sticks. I don't care, man. Unless you show me a body and you give me some science, I don't want to hear it. Show me everything. Show me everything you got. What's up? Wojo, how'd you like that investigation today?
I'll tell you, it was just a great investigation. It was fun. It was great to meet your family, and watching their faces was priceless.
Pretty cool.
A lot of questions.
Too much.
Yeah. Mm. But
I just want to do that. Can I do that for a few more minutes just for all of it? It's something new. I figured I'd try. Well, let's say hi to our friends, all right? And then we'll get going more. We'll get going with this show some more. And whenever I heard I think my brother just pulled in. One of my nephews is already here. I gave him for a ride in the cool car in the Mustang. Yeah, thank you, Henry. I appreciate that. So, and of course, Maddox, the Bigfoot legend, was with us today. 13-year-old Bigfoot himself, right? So let's see what we got. Damien was first. He said, if I sit and wait, I shouldn't miss live. Neat. I love you, bro.
What's going on there, Scotland Yard?
Yes. And then Sir Henry. Hello, everyone, he says.
Hey, Henry.
Damien said something. He was in the hospital yesterday, wiped me out, needed to recover. I don't know what that's about, but I hope you're okay, bro. If anybody could talk to you about health, it's me lately. I'll tell you what, I took an ass whooping the last 10 days. So let's see who else we got here. We got Big Daddy in the house. What's up, Andy?
Andy, what's up, brother?
Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal. My son David just walked in. What's up, David James?
What's going on?
How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
Good. Go visit your family. Meat stick.
Get out of here. Go visit the family.
Yeah.
Hey, Heidi, how are you?
Heidi! Hides. Yo, what's up, Hides? That's the new thing I did, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Just did it.
There she is. Queen of the
Lisa
Woods.
was out there investigating today. Part of the Boots on the Ground Bigfoot investigation crew. 100%. Absolute kick-ass. She's coming a long way as an investigator. I'm proud and I'm happy to see it. And Henry says that my son Maddox does a great whoop.
Yeah, he does.
Yes. Maddox!
I was just about to walk in.
Do a kid whoop.
Really?
Yeah. One more. Nice. Good job.
Yeah, he does a great job.
No.
What's up, brother?
We are a Bigfoot research family. Damien says that there was a cancer scare. Waited since October for the appointment. All is good, all clear. Just took ages, had cancer 2006. Can't be too careful. Unbelievable, dude. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you survived it, and we're glad to have you, my brother. Much prayers and love and good vibes always coming your way from this crew, my man.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So listen, we got some evidence, right? And we'll do this right now. We're gonna jump right into it. Oh, after our show, the Animal Paranormal podcast is coming up. So at 7:45, stay with us. He's gonna come live in studio. He's gonna tell you who his guest is tonight. So you don't want to miss that, okay? So that way you can jump from our show and get right over to his show, okay? So he will be here in a little bit, Mr. Joshua Adila.
I'm not an animal. I am Joshua.
I am a human being. Anyways, no, we're all glad you're good, Damien. So check it out. This is what we're gonna do. I'll see if I can find my first guest. How's that? Would you like that? Does that sound like a plan? Wojo, my co-host, do you hear?
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Damien.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to Damien as well. Say hi to D Hoot while I find him.
What's going on there, D? How are you? D the Hoot.
D Hizu.
D Hizu.
You're first up. Let's go. We'll be right back, Maddox. Well, there you go. Boom, just like that. That's how we do things around here on the Banter Richie B show. Come on in, have a seat, my friend.
All right.
Everybody heard. I'm going to take my headset off so you can hear everything over the. And then
introduce yourself and.
Unmute the mic, Richard. There we go. So when I take the headset off, apparently it auto mutes, right? Wojo, testing 1, 2, 3. You can hear us?
Yes.
Yeah. So listen, everybody. This is my nephew Jason. He's from North Carolina.
Hello.
He's a badass veteran. So we thank him for his service and appreciate having you here, my man. And you went out today, and you're the quieter one, believe it or not, when you're out there, right? And you're just kind of taking a lot of things in. I mean,
For sure.
yeah. In your own words, like. What kind of stood out today, and what was your overall thought of that investigation today? First time ever, right?
Yeah.
First time ever. Go ahead. He's just following his crazy uncle, but go ahead.
Well, for one, I guess to start out, I guess I've never really been too much into the whole Bigfoot conspiracy thing. You know?
Conspiracy thing.
Yeah,
That's nice.
conspiracy thing.
Speak loud. Speak loud.
See, I've been more into the whole like alien thing, right? So I guess
Mhm.
it's
That's fine.
kind of cool to I guess switch lanes and go into the whole Bigfoot hunting and stuff. So, to be honest, I mean, I don't know. When I went into it, it was more, I guess, searching for answers or things that could, lead me to believe that he's out there. I guess I wouldn't really say I do believe, Bigfoot's real. I guess it's more of where would he be kind of thing. Would he be in the backwoods of Massachusetts, or would he be somewhere up in like Alaska? Or because I would assume that they would more be together. If the species is real, then that is more consolidated together.
Interesting.
Kind of like how humans are. Like if you were to like look out west, out west is just like tons of land and low population and stuff. So where I guess people are more out on the East Coast and the West Coast and stuff. So,
so what was it today? I mean, I know your expectation, right? You're open-minded enough to go look if you believe in UFOs. So you get out there today in the woods, and we point out a few things, and then kind of let your mind do its own work. I mean, we don't influence anybody. You know what I mean? I don't. Did you feel influenced at all? Were we trying to convince you of things?
Well, I guess it was kind of more of just trying to see where your mindset is, so that way I can kind of like get a grasp of what you're thinking and what that would make me believe. I guess the more interesting thing would be things that are kind of misplaced, I guess you could say, like the hole out there, with the branches that kind of were covering it. It didn't really seem like it would have been like a natural cause. More of like they were dead branches. It looked like they were placed there. So I guess that raises an eyebrow. But I didn't really. I guess I'd have to do a little bit more of it.
Of course, yeah.
To kind of.
No, yeah, definitely. And I think for your first kind of look, you got to see a lot of different things. Like, there was some potential prints that we were looking at that we scanned. You saw some different types of tree areas and structures that were kind of different.
Another thing that was kind of weird was like, all those branches that were kind of like together that were collapsed and stuff. Like you see all the trees around are alive and healthy and stuff, and these are just kind of all tumbled on top of each other, leaning up against other trees and perfectly aligned with some of the dead branches that kind of hang them up, I guess that was a little bit strange.
A little different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are the kinds of things that lead us to believe, right? And here's the hole you're talking about.
Yeah.
So we walked up on this hole today in this new area we've never been. And this hole's like, it's got to be 15, 20 feet deep.
Yeah,
it's
15, 20
not
feet.
a little hole.
Yeah, it was a lot deeper than the picture.
But look, yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, the pictures are tough unless you get an angle. But then you look at the top of it, like what he's talking about. All these trees just fell like kind of like it's blocking it, and they kind of looked placed. They're debarked.
Well, they're like branches.
It's weird, right?
But like you can see, like in the picture, that most of the trees are further back.
Right.
Like, these ones kind of just like the branches look like they're placed there.
Right, meaning that they weren't root balls and trees falling
And we know
over.
there's like deer out there, so it could be like to catch food.
A trap, yeah.
Yeah, because that mud is slick. I mean, I don't think a deer can climb out of that.
No, I didn't think it did. Yeah, and especially if there's something on top of it, like you see, guys, it almost stops its leaping ability.
Right.
So if it tries to leap, it hits a stick, right, Wojo? You got questions for him, Wojo?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you saw the whole, just before it, so there is a major hump when we were coming up to the hole. Excuse me. And if we were like in a full run, I think we would have fell in it. It's almost like a trap.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
so to you it's like when you see that little hump of like a culvert or something, like a hump or something, and then you see the hole. Do you think it's like they probably, I don't know, like a trap type deal, or
Well, that's what I was thinking, like maybe a trap for like food source. Like there was a lot of deer tracks out there and stuff. So,
And one thing I overheard you say too is that like around the hole, you could see like it looked like something was like sliding around or whatever,
Yeah.
But like there are some spots like I mean, actually in this picture, like smack in the very middle, I remember we kind of like is that like a print of some sort or compression?
Right.
I mean, if you zoom in, I mean, I could see it clear as day. I mean, it's just a big we don't know what's going on in that hole, but to me, it's like almost like a trap because why would you put, all these branches and what have you, all over the place? It's just
that's the key. That's the key is that they are branches and it's like they're not root ball. You know what I mean? It's not trees bent over. They're laid flat. They're crisscrossed. They're touching. It's almost creating a barrier from if you're below it trying to get up it. That could be in your way if you're an animal, right? And I know on the far end, I saw things in there that just look like impressions in it anyways. And whether it's shaped like a foot or not, why the hell are there impressions in a 20-foot muddy hole?
I mean, wouldn't you think the dimensions probably about like 30 by like 20?
I would say 30, yeah, about 30 wide and, round.
I mean,
and it was like
why so
deep.
big,
It was not little, dude.
No.
It's not little, you know what I mean? So I think that's a good observation on your behalf that there are questions out there.
So I guess Damian Smith said that's a hunter's trap. I guess my thing with that would be like I would assume there'd be a lot. Now I don't know much about like hunting and stuff, but like I guess to the outside perspective, I'd say like I would assume there's more efficient ways to trap animals than digging a massive hole and
There is.
I don't know.
There is, and one of the ways that we found in our Sasquatch research is the alleyways that they build. So we've come across what we call corrals, and they come up off the ground. They're like 3 feet off the ground, kind of an odd height, right? Like we don't naturally, our gate wouldn't naturally adjust to it, say, right? But they kind of go into an arrow like this, and along those corral branches, you can see deer scat all the way down. And all you really need is 1 second to change that deer's mind, to stop and freeze and take a left or a right to think, right? Look how they act when they see a car, a deer in headlights, right? So they're not exactly thinkers, you know what I mean? So they're not brilliant animals. So that one little bit of direction change and boom, it's too late. And one of the ways that we talk about, as you can see on my desk, is these legs here, is that imagine this leg is connected, and then you have a forearm of an 800-pound creature full of muscle who's out in the woods all the time coming through it. All you need is a half a second to do that. And once those front legs are broken, or hind legs, or a leg, that thing's not running away from, something like a Sasquatch. You know what I mean? So I think you're right by saying there are other ways of doing it. But maybe that was a natural occurrence, and they kind of like utilized it. Do you know what I'm saying? I think they're opportunistic. I think anytime you're in Mother Nature, if you're a survivalist, even as a human, I think you have to be opportunistic at times, right? You walk up on a raspberry patch, isn't that opportunistic? You pick them, right?
Well, I guess too for a primitive creature, they use whatever's in their environment too. It's not like they have advanced tools. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or they can just pull up 30-6.
Hey, Rich, can you pull up that picture real quick? Because another observation to me is we came from the right-hand side, folks, and obviously it looks like just a hole. But further right, it was kind of like a hump area that you wouldn't be able to see this. But another thing too, Rich, as deep as this, where was all that dirt? What do you think?
It was all. Well, there was a mound off to the right of it a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about. That huge mound where we would never saw it coming up over because all the growth was coming up from it, and you would never have seen this. Remember, you were like, "Whoa, watch out for the hole."
Yeah, yeah, watch out for the hole.
Watch out for the hole. It's a big hole.
Yeah, watch out for Rhode Island. Yeah, watch out for Rhode Island. It's right in the middle of the woods. I mean, no, but and to Henry's point too, could be a test pit dug a long time ago, right?
Right.
So it's got a quite. I'm not saying that Sasquatch is sitting here digging this out with his hands, but he certainly can utilize it.
Right.
You know, be an opportunistic hunter and make it into something, because these sticks were brought there. These sticks weren't just falling off of trees and landing there perfectly to block the top of that hole.
Exactly.
There's no way. It's just not going to happen. I think if that's the case, you would see more of them piled into the hole, coming straight down, like diving into the hole, as opposed to landing flat across the hole. Yes, would you agree? So I think something like that is, again, you know, my whole point was when I started bringing people out to the woods and started showing them what I was seeing and stuff like that, is just to raise conversation, right? Not just you have enough out there that it's conversation and not just a closing door. Right. You know, and here's someone like yourself where you believe more in UFOs and you're not really sure about Sasquatch, and maybe, like you said,
well, that's why I'm kind of open-minded, you know.
Towards it, right?
I obviously, if I believe there's aliens out there, there could be undiscovered species here.
Yeah, certainly, right?
Same with the ocean. I mean, they say there's only been 1% of the ocean that's been discovered. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're right.
Right.
That's why I don't go swimming in the ocean, bro. I'm all set. I don't need to go swimming in the ocean. I don't need to go floating around out of space. You know what I mean? It's dangerous enough out in the woods sometimes. We got things running around us. It gets a little hairy.
Especially when you're down south, too. You know? I mean, like, I wouldn't have done that, what I did today down south. You know, you got cottonmouths, copperheads, you know,
different
poisonous spiders. Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's completely different. Those boys, we got a friend out in Oklahoma that does it, and you know they do it all over. You know,
that's crazy.
It's nuts, right? And we don't think of how good we have it, but that's a great point that we bring up. When we start seeing shattered bones and things like that, we don't have creatures up here that would do that. And I don't know if they have creatures down there that would do that, but I can't speak for them. I just know that we don't have creatures up here that are breaking legs and sucking bone marrow out. It's just not something that commonly happens with the common animals around this area.
That looks shattered.
Absolutely shattered, fractured, the whole 9 yards, right? Let's see. We got any more questions? Let's see. Still can't see where dirt is. The dirt is probably on the picture side because Wojo got up high enough to take that picture on the dirt.
Yeah.
I dug a pond, and believe me, I knew one.
Yeah, it was like towards the right, Henry. It's out of the picture.
Yeah, exactly. But it is there, absolutely. So
one last question for him, though. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
One last question. So, what was the biggest thing that really, like, you know, popped in your head and go, damn, that's like really nuts? I mean, was there like one like specific thing that was like really like kind of got you thinking of what's going on? I know there's trees, like there was any sounds, anything.
Yeah, it was definitely like the knocking sound that I kept hearing, because no matter where we were in the woods, it always sounded like it was in the same distance.
Right.
Like almost like something was possibly following, you know, like it sounded like it was in the same distance no matter how far we traveled.
And I think that's a beautiful answer right there.
Yep.
Because for me, as an investigator, that excites me, because you hear that from somebody who hasn't done this before, and he picks up on that. And that's a great observation to say that it's always at the same distance.
Well, it makes sense huge. Because if you were to, you know, go into their home or their area, you know, I mean, like, if obviously they keep an eye on you, you know,
and they can let the others know that you're there,
right? And
that would make sense, right? And that's what we believe happens a lot. And a lot of times we won't just get the one knock; we'll get the one knock here and then a one knock over there. So they are communicating. That to me has been a factual statement for me in all the experiences that I've had, right down to talking. You know what I mean? So rock clacking. Sticks on trees, you know, or chest pops, or whatever it might be, right?
Keeps you on your toes.
It definitely keeps you on your toes, man, because you're like, I'm not alone out here.
So you gotta get that feeling like you're being watched, you know? Yes,
definitely that vibe. Yeah.
So like, you know, when I turned around and like, hey, you know, like, just look at your face, like that was a priceless thing. Like you like looking around, like what's out here? Like, you know, what am I hearing? Did you hear any of us, like, you know, go, oh, did anybody hear that? You know, like everyone was quiet and just like, you're just taking it all in, type deal?
More curious. Yeah. I know you guys know things that I don't know. You guys have been doing this, you know, a lot longer than, you know. me. This is my first day, so I'm kind of looking around at you guys like, what do you guys see?
Hey, listen, that's one day more than a lot of people never have. So, I mean, good for you that you learn through yourself of being a researcher type because you were real curious of the sounds, the trees, and everything. I mean, there was no coercion of any sort. It was just you processing, and that's important. Just you're processing, you're looking around, you're listening around. That was just. I'm glad you had a good time. It was like really great to meet you too.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. Nice to meet you too.
And it's huge for us too to do these different things like this because we learn things from you guys. We learn like just the state that you said. The perspective of your perspective of them being at the same distance seemingly every time is huge because that'll come up again in our investigations and we'll remember that statement that you just made and we already kind of knew that but to hear it from the outside kind of looking in is huge for us because when you start doing something repetitiously over and over again you kind of get caught in that bubble, right? So it's always easier to walk by the picture to look at the picture than it is if you're actually in the frame looking out. You don't really see what's going on around you as much.
So to put it into perspective, like in the military, we always measure things by meters.
Yeah.
So if there's any military people, watching,
20 of them, yeah.
Then it would be about 150 meters, I'd say, which would be halfway down the firing range. Because we always shoot 300 meters out. So I would say it was around 150 meters away, every time.
Every time.
And it was.
That's a great observation. Yeah.
It'd be behind you, so that just tells you that something would be following.
Yeah, they're working. Yeah, they're working, and they're always working, and that's and that's why sometimes we hear the birds and we kind of respond like, "Is that a whistle?" Because we have to decipher the mimic. So a knock to a whistle could be a communication between two. Right. It doesn't always have to be a knock and a knock or a whistle or a whoop and a whoop. It could be other noises.
Could be communicating different things.
Correct, to throw us off as people.
Right.
Because if you hear a knock and a knock, you're like, oh, one's there. And I have heard that plenty of times, but I've also heard these weird sounding whistles that don't sound like a bird. You hear that one bird, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, it sounds wrong. That bird's been out drinking all night, right?
But there was that one bird though. Yeah. Remember I said how it just whistled right out?
Yeah.
I go, that is not a bird right there. No way.
Whistle with a little hook.
High pitch, yes, exactly, Rich.
Yeah. It sounded like something was trying to mimic a bird.
Correct. And you can almost make that out where you're like, come on, dude. Yeah. We've heard them in the past do it, and you can almost hear the spit coming out of their lips.
Right.
So they have the long echo, and then you have that little
spit sound. Yeah, that's exactly that pitch. Yeah. But have you also noticed though that whenever there's the planes coming over, now you're starting to hear more sounds and stuff like that. Have you noticed that they try to coincide with the plane?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And that's one of the things I kept saying. I go, listen, under the planes.
It makes sense.
Yeah, listen.
Trying to hide
their movement. Yeah. So a lot of times, windy days are the same thing. The wind will be real high up in the canopy, but if you listen, you'll hear down bottom and then it stops. So you're sitting there left to go, oh, that was just wind.
Yeah.
But we're getting so used to it now where I picked up on it a long time ago. But
that makes sense though too, because that whole forest is just noisy. Every time you move, you're snapping twigs.
Oh yeah.
Something's falling. It makes sense to try to mask the sound.
Yep.
Exactly.
Let's take a couple of comments here. Then maybe if anybody has a question for my nephew Jason, that would be great. Sam brings up, just remind me of something. So random mounds that can be in the woods. Wonder if Bigfoot does much like the Native Americans. And we've had this discussion on this show, Sam, actually. I had heard this a while back that the Bigfoot will bury their dead in actual Indian mounds. Like they're allowed to do that because of the Native American relationship they have. That's something that, obviously is a theory, but it's a very good theory and it's a very plausible theory for me anyways. You know what I mean? Where the sticks cut, broken, or twisted, they were broken. They looked like they were snapped off and placed there. That's what I observed. You as well?
Mm-hmm.
You as well, Wojo?
Yeah, there was also some twisted too. I noticed.
Yeah, there was some twisted ones. Yeah, I noticed a lot of really broken, twisted trees today, and my brother Russ brought that up. Ronnie says most of the ocean life is dead now. We took care of that. Thank you, Ronnie, for your always positive vibe. Jason, even our body's brains. Oh, she said something and I retained to what you said, but now I forget what it was. Yeah, no, I apologize. That took too long. Sorry about that. Hides. Damien still can't see where the dirt is gone. Yeah.
It was to the right of the
Yeah, you could see the pile there. Absolutely. Apparently Damien has dug a pond, and believe me, I needed a skip. That must be Scottish for a break. And he dug a pond. I don't think he dug it like, oh man, that's a cool pond. I think he actually dug a pond. This dude's got more energy than makes Forrest Gump look lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a machine.
Hi, Laura. Sorry it took so long to say hello. We're just doing live interview. Johnny Midnight, what's up, bro?
What's up, Johnny?
Live. Yep. There's another one about virtual Bigfoot and investigators. Loving it. Cynthia Maria, is it Gentle or is it Gentile? But thank you. Welcome. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, everybody. Make sure you hit that notify button. We do a lot of live investigations in the woods, and it is absolutely virtual. You guys are part of it, and we need you out there, man. You help us a lot, you know. Everybody's saying hi to each other, so we didn't miss that. Johnny Midnight says the Native Americans were able to communicate with these Bigfoots using Indian language, but Bigfoot language has yet to be deciphered. Well, I have heard it, and it is. We actually have linguists that have just tried to decipher it, but they don't know where the language comes from. They feel it's not necessarily advanced. They just feel it's so primitive and so old that the modern humans can't figure out what the hell it is. You know what I mean? Look at this. We have a funny guy. Where's my moderators at? I do like President Donald John Trump. If elected, I will find Bigfoot. You got my vote, sir. Thank you. Consider it done. Yeah, right, D-Hoot? I know. Well, aren't you guys moderators? You can show them the door anytime you want. I got one of my moderators going, I come here to escape politics. Get around about that.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah. I got you to let me escape politics. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever you could do is good, but no, I appreciate it. So I would think the Bigfoots live in caves or underground dwellings. Again, I think they're opportunists. I think they live wherever. I think they know how to build huts. I think they know how to just live in huts. We've seen natural, like today, the huts that we go to are natural growth, but they seem to be hollowed out in the middle. You saw that? Yeah. That hut area. I mean, there's a big, you could crawl in there and stay there. You know what I mean? And a lot of it's natural that goes like this. And then they put the sticks on top of it and kind of hold it. And then when it grows, it can only go this way. It can't go up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it was a slight quip, not bannable behavior. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. I agree with that as well. We just don't want D-Hoop to be upset. We love our D-Hoop. So, I think it was more of a joke and not necessarily politics. So we're moving on now. Let's see. Ed says hi.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Ed.
Hello, Ed. Well, that's right, Jim. We're here with Ed-209er. Back to you, Bob. Sorry, every once in a while I can't help but do that. You put microphones and stuff in front of me. You know how this gets.
I do.
Without microphones, I'm bad, right? Never mind with microphones. So that's cool. I'm glad you had a good time today.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, I thought you did a great job, and your insight and your explanation was pretty on point. So,
one thing I do want to mention, I didn't bring up when we were out there, but I was standing over by my dad, and one thing I thought was pretty cool is, like when you see vines and stuff like that growing up against the trees, it kind of follows the path of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't see, it didn't really go straight up the tree. It came completely away from the tree, and it was wrapped around another branch, almost like to tie something.
Really?
So I wish I'd taken a picture of that, but
yeah,
it was pretty cool.
Well,
I told my dad about that.
Yeah. Do you think he got a picture of that?
I don't know if he did. I walked away after,
but that's cool.
He kind of stood over there, so maybe.
But that's what the evidence does to you. When things that you don't think are evidence, you go home later, and you're like, "Damn it, that was evidence." Yeah,
you don't really think about it in the moment, but now that I'm looking back at that, I mean, it just seems kind of off. Like someone kind of took the vines from the tree and kind of wrapped it around some other branch.
Jason, real quick before you go, What did you think about that one tree though that just did just a big Huey?
Remember that one that went all the way down around and bent up?
That was weird. That was really weird.
That thing was.
I know you guys got that on video, but that was strange. Yeah.
Yeah,
because it was between the knots of the tree, and then it went all the way to Richie. I mean, that was like a big. What? That's like a 20-foot or 30-foot, veered off. Like it was just a big.
Probably like 30.
It was at least 30, dude. That thing was absolutely nuts. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, just the way that it catches on the little short stubs of the branches.
Yeah. Well, that's the key to it, right? And if you start looking around a lot of these things, it's always on like a nub. And I'm going to say that when I say always, I mean like 80% of the time it's on a nub. It's like someone came around and hooked it and rebent it and then hooked it again and then rebent it. You know what I mean?
And those things aren't small enough to because obviously those little nubs on the trees are dead branches, but the thing that actually gets caught on it isn't actually big enough to break that branch. So it looks like it's intentionally placed there. Right.
I think that's a great observation as well. So I don't know where my brother is either, by the way. Let's see. Someone start spamming chat. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sam Elliott made a cool film about Bigfoot. Really? Do you remember the name of it, Ed? Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel too, please. Whenever you guys got things to offer, man, I want you to be part of the family, and we like that. We like to have a lot of good, serious conversations around here. Okay, to dig the holes in the side of the creeks. You can stand inside of them. A big entrance too. Yes, but you don't want to do that down south because alligators do the same thing. Duly noted. Thank you, sir. Experience at T Rally, Country Carpenter says. Anything? Wojo?
Experience at T Rally, huh?
You don't know what? Yeah. All right, we're moving on from that. Yep. Thank you, Carpenter. I found that picture of the tree branch structure thing I saw while hiking the Rocky Mountains. We were talking about that yesterday on the Kerry Lynn show.
Yeah.
If you missed our Kerry Lynn show, by the way, last night, you need to go back and watch it because I was fire. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I was on point. All right. And I looked damn good. All right. You're welcome. I took care of it, Woj. Don't worry. All right.
Good, Rich.
And
back to you, Rich.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Country Company's giving you some eyeballs, bro. I think he wants to fight.
Uh-oh.
Yep, you're in big trouble. Richie, where are the trees? Oh, were the trees over the hole cut, twisted? Oh, did you hear me not say that? They were snapped off and basically placed. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty strange.
It was very strange, actually. Yeah. So no, we did answer your question a while back. I don't think I re-clicked. That's the same question twice. D who was getting mad at us, Wojo.
Well, she said that name's
capital Richie B.
Yeah.
Has there been any vocal calls with the increase in Northern Lights? You know, that's a great point. There is a lot of increase in the Northern Lights I've been noticing, but no, I haven't noticed anything. I mean, I've noticed more activity, I guess, lately, but I just feel it's just us working hard. So I don't know if it's necessary. There's always anything with a full moon or anything with the earth and, all that atmosphere. You're going to get activity out of any creature, including humans.
How about meteor shower, Rich?
What?
How about the meteor shower?
What about it?
I'm just saying it could also affect. I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. Anything with the environment, anything with the space and water and moons and tide changes, ley lines, anything goes on with that stuff. I can post it on Facebook. Post it if you would like to see it. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to see it. Absolutely. Always open, Heidi, for that stuff. Absolutely. Appreciate any kind of contribution, guys. Just you guys being here is a big contribution, ain't it? You sending pictures, that's a bonus. You should look in that hole for a meteorite or some bones. We did look for bones. I was on the lookout for bones. I wasn't jumping down in there.
Yeah, it's too deep.
It's way too deep, and I don't know how far it sinks, to be honest with you. It was wet and muddy, and I don't know what's down there, so I'm not just going to jump in and disappear,
I don't think you can get back out just the way the sides were. Because it looks like things are sliding down,
The leaves on the trails, your foot was sinking into the mud. So, a hole that deep,
Yeah.
too risky.
Yep. Let's see. Damian Smith says a huge storm about to hit North USA again. Very high northern lights tonight. All right, Damien. Damien's out in Scotland, by the way.
Scotland.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
No roof walls.
Nope. These are the things that we observed. Let's see. That's an awesome thought, Damien. Yeah, no, I think it's all good stuff. There are 10 astro events going on now. Wow. Listen, we've been out there. Maybe it's related, maybe it's not. There's no way for me to scientifically prove it, but we have been getting some crazy activity. We've had a lot of great stuff that we've collected lately. We went back out to the gifted chair today, didn't we? And lo and behold, folks, the Zinger wrapper was once again opened up and not chewed on. What'd you think of that, by the way? What was your observation on that?
To be honest, yeah. I don't really know what to think of that. You know, like I don't know if maybe like a squirrel, maybe you know, I mean, maybe they open it with their teeth or something.
No teeth marks.
No teeth marks.
Yeah, so that's the problem is that when we do this, you know, when we look, I had the stick up and we're looking at it, and there's no claw marks, no teeth marks, no none of that shit going on. There's no frayed wrapper on the ground. There's no frayed wrapper connected to the good part of the wrapper because something chewed it open. There's,
could be. I mean,
I didn't see any of that. You know what I mean?
Possibly a raccoon. I know they use their hands sometimes with their food.
Yeah,
so
but Jason, there's one thing I have to discredit that is that there was so much slop of whatever is in there. It could be the saliva or whatever. It's just so soaking wet. Even when Richie was holding it up, I mean, it was just like soaked, including the piece of cardboard, Rich. When I picked it up, I couldn't believe how much slop was on there, even on the ground. It's amazing.
I already had a picture of it right here on the stick. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so right here is the wrapper. So if you notice, the wrapper is clean torn, right? Clean torn, right? And I think with a raccoon or any kind of rodent or smaller creature, you'd have a lot. They would use their hands, a raccoon, but they would also use their teeth too. They'd be doing it like this, and I don't think they'd be pulling it out of the wrapper to eat it. I think a lot of it would still be in the wrapper, and they'd be digging their face in to get it. You know,
and the wrapper would be jagged too. I think with using the claws and stuff.
Probably.
Yeah. No, it's tricky. It's a tricky one, but I think the first one was more, which is over here. Right there, which is hard to see because my camera got off. Notice my camera wasn't that pixelated today, but on that day when we had crazy activity, it's the same thing. This was sitting right where we had left it, but again, it's all torn and none of it's chewed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Jason, towards the right of that too, you can see that stain. It was just all soaking wet from
spit stain,
spit everywhere.
Yeah. So here's some of the things in this area. So here you go, guys. We put up some evidence today. Wojo sent a bunch of pictures in and to kind of go through some of them. And a lot of you guys have been on these investigations with us, so you've seen it. You know what I mean? Live and happening. But we always do an expedition photo, so we know who was there with us during this certain investigation. This one here, that's a stack that's like 15 feet up in the tree, right?
Yeah, that stack is we were by those power lines and by the river. Yeah. And me, Mike Trainer, and Lisa were walking. And it's just a big, like a pasture of ferns, and then this like lonely tree here that it caught my eye because it's dark on the side of it. And then I looked up. I zoomed in. And the amazing thing is, it's between those trees. There's like about 5 to 6 branches, but it's the very end of those trees every one of those trees were pulled from the socket off another tree. So if you look at anybody out there, if you could zoom in with your phone or whatever, you can see that it's just pulled, not snapped off another tree. It's just pulled from the socket. That's what caught my eye.
Yeah. Yep. And then to find them kind of stacked up like way high like that, it's just bizarre.
Yeah, it's like 15, 20 feet easily. It's way up there.
Branches,
Oh yeah, they have nothing to do with that tree.
It's not like one big branch that got stuck.
No, yeah. There's like 4 or 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I see 4, at least 4.
And for all of them to miraculously fall in the same spot,
it's
a little unlikely.
Yeah, magic whirlwind, bro. Magic whirlwind.
But Jason, it's just like the very end of them. They have points. It's just unbelievable. That's why I'm like looking around. I was with Mike Trainer. I couldn't find what tree it went to.
Where it came from.
Belonged to.
Which is the key, right? Because it's not the tree that it's on. You can tell by the color right there on that. Let me get back to some questions here, just in case we have any. Not to mention the solar weather. Take Andy there when investigating again. Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. Yes, D.U. 100%. My daughters, they know your scent, voice, way you walk, etc. Just my thoughts. I think that's a great thought, Lisa. Come a long way in a short time.
Yep.
Carpenter loved the zingers, by the way. He said thanks. You're a sloppy eater, bro.
Yeah.
Damian Smith can't smell through it, but when they smell it, it's a nope. Okay. Johnny Midnight, David Pilates. He's the one from Missing 411. If everybody doesn't know, is a researcher, former search of law enforcement, states that they are portals and missing people on large scale. That doesn't get recorded by national parks. A lot of federal land we can't go to. Yeah, it's scary stuff. Second time, raccoon is a possibility, though, as far as opening. Yeah, and again, anything's a possibility. But for me, when I get up close and I'm looking at this and I'm investigating it myself, I'm seeing a tear. I'm not seeing a rip. I'm seeing a tear, and not because I want to see a tear. I'm seeing a tear because that's what it is. And then there's the cardboard piece that it comes in, and the first cardboard piece we found was licked clean, which again, anything can lick it clean, but on this particular one, you can almost see the square drag mark of a tooth with a little bit of an indentation from it. So those types of things lead you in a different direction, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? For me, I'm like, well, I have no choice but to go down that road because this is the best case scenario.
Right.
Scenario.
And D-Hood, like the raccoon cannot possibly produce that much spit in these. I mean, it's huge droplets. They're just, and it's just like very, very wet inside and on top of the cardboard. So
yeah, very thick mucus.
Yeah.
So either way, everything was collected. We're trying to find a good DNA place that we can work with people. If anybody has any insight on that, we'll take it. We have a couple, but they're slow and it's a pain in the ass, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you have any insight on that, that'd be great. And Ed talks about that movie again with Sam Elliott, the man who killed Hitler, and then the Bigfoot. So check that out if you like, people. So was it open prior to the rain? I don't think it was rain because it was so thick. Like the wet moisture inside was like thick, like something drooled all over it. It was not rain. And it wasn't condensation. So the condensation from the rain gets those little water droplets.
Consistency.
Yeah, it's a smaller water droplet, and it gets that fog.
Yeah,
like a fog type.
Like a mist.
Right? Yeah. So if you know, like say you played hockey, right, and your lens is kind of fogging up on. You could, if you're on the bench, you can actually spit on it and clean it, and it won't fog up. And that's one of the things that kept coming to my mind was that thing's not foggy. It's not, the condensation's not making it fog up. So when you're in the ice rink and the natural condensation makes my mass fog up, I literally could spit on it and rub it in, and then it doesn't fog up anymore. Just a thought.
But also too, Rich, when you held the picture that you held it up, and you wanted me to put it in the canister, and you handed it to me. It just it just spilled all over my hand, but it just stretched, how it came out of the bag on my hand was just gross.
Yeah.
So if it's just water, my point is, if it's just water just falls at a rapid rate. Here it was just a big,
Right. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Let's see. Did the spit have an odor? I did not sniff it. But from the distance that I was, which was right here, I did not smell anything. No. Raccoons are messy. I know because I have had them. They get my trash. They're so annoying. They are very messy, and even the individual things they pull out of your trash, they put their faces in them and clean them out. Very rarely you're gonna find them neatly ripping something out.
Just like the great outdoors, Rich. Check that out, Ed.
Yeah, check that movie out, Ed. D-Hoot, I plan on bringing it next time I'm there, maybe Thursday or Friday if they go back out. I'm always going out, bro. All you got to do is call and say you want to go out, and I'm like, okay.
Not 2 days before, Andy.
Doesn't take much to get me out, though. Never thought of this. What are some of the foods to leave out for them? You know, you could leave anything. I've left oatmeal raisin cookies. I've even left the Reese's Pieces that you get at Easter time that are in an orange thing that's twisted to make it look like a carrot. I've left those out. Those I've gotten gifts back from those. Yeah, I think anything that'll interest them. You know what I mean?
I think next time, Rich, I'm going to start giving out some options.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I mean, if it's working, why try to fix it though?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you leave his thing in there. Let's just say if you leave an apple, just to see how they like.
Not broken. Why fix it? You want to argue right here live? This is really good. We're gonna do this now.
Listen, any more words out of you, Chris gets it.
Chris gets it.
My dad is.
I don't know either, bro. I don't know either. So the parks don't keep missing reports. It gets reported federally, so the park doesn't report everything they see. Yeah, that's a concern, man.
That's a good concern. Yeah.
Raccoons in my yard a lot too. Never have messed anything up though. But those squirrels. Well, there's another thing. Squirrels are pretty messy. Hey, what is going on with Carpenter and you, bro? Huh? Is there a key? Something you want to talk about?
I don't know.
You guys want a back room? I mean, what's happening? Andy, fingers crossed. Johnny Midnight says they can't scare people away from these parks with the paranormal, but people are missing. 100%. 100%. You are a ray of sunshine tonight, Johnny Midnight. I'm not even going to sleep good now. Thanks, Johnny. Just kidding, bro. Side note thought. I always watch nature's reactions, too. Weird happenings in my yard. Yeah, no doubt. You can learn a lot from that stuff. I would check Boulder for a DNA place. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Boulder, Colorado is known for that stuff.
Yeah.
Lisa Garcia was to think of texture for water. Thick texture. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thick was too thick of a texture for water. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me clear that up for you. Because you can't type.
You need to work. You need to. Sorry, Lisa. We need to work on that.
I'm not sorry, Lisa.
No, you're fired.
Yeah. Johnny, when I lived in the Ozarks, people would grow large amounts of marijuana in the mountains. You guys are just having yourselves a conversation, aren't you? There's missing people.
Do that in Maine.
I think they take the missing people and use them for fertilizer to grow marijuana. There you go. Carry on.
Smoke that stuff.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Thank you for sharing, man. We appreciate you
Thanks,
being
Chris.
here.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Good job. Good interview.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. There's Jason. He's off and running. I'm going to get my headset back on, I think. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Check. Check.
Let's get on. Let's check out some more evidence. Who wants to check out some more evidence, man? That was a great interview. I really appreciate that insight from somebody who's never done it before. I think that's huge, All right, let's go. What about leaving a container with food inside to check the intelligence of the Bigfoots to see if they can open the container, correct?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I think that's smart, too. Let's do it. I'm in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny. Moving on.
I mean, seriously.
Listen, we're easy like that, man. We will try anything. We will work any way we can. We stay open-minded. We stay fun. And we stay healthy and alive. That's key, right? Let's see. I did fix it underneath. Oh, okay.
Thanks for the clarity, Double C.
Yeah. Thanks. Good looking out, Double C. He has a good eyes to see things. So your eyes are key. You got it?
I couldn't tell what it was.
Let's play the emoji. What the fuck is he saying? Game. I love it. I love it.
I was getting nervous. Like, what do they do? What do they do, this boy?
Yeah. There we go. Let's bring this back up. Let's look at some pictures, folks. Here's another expedition with Mr. Eric Vogel, absolute legend. Let's see. And Lisa himself. And then there's Andy and all that. Yeah, and here you go. This is the setup of the gift and chair that we do, and we try to do different things like this, so things are very specific to the investigation. So we have that photo of setting up the zingers, flowers, the square set up, right? So that's what we try to do, and then the next time we do this, so it's it's specific to that investigation, right? You should see what they did.
Yeah. Well, so don't forget about this picture, Rich. I mean, when we came back, early, when we came back to check on the zingers, all there was the wrapper, and I think it was the lower stick that was on the chair. We could not find those ferns.
Yeah.
And I know the other stick was pushed off to the side.
Yeah.
Those ferns were gone.
Yeah, and we'll get to that because we have a picture of that, by the way. I don't know what this is. What is this?
So I took this. I put this up there just to show you that though the picture of all those branches stuck up in the tree, how they were pulled from the socket. And I saw this, and it just kind of tells you that they'll go up there and they'll just rip it right off the tree.
Right. And and where was this located?
It didn't have a location. I just try to just throw out information that
I got you. Yeah, because this is one of your theories, and someone else posted it because I saw that on Facebook one day. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking. No, that's good because that's validation. So when you see somebody and this guy was in a totally different location, maybe even state. If you see something like that posted on Facebook and you have a theory, it's kind of validating, isn't it? To see that, you're like, oh my God, I've been thinking that, I've been talking about that. Boom, right? So very important that we pay attention to that stuff, right?
So just real quick on that picture, Rich, like how you see that white dot in the middle of that picture.
Yeah.
That's them pulling it completely right off the socket.
Right.
So that's where you
get
to see
it says west of me. Hang on, man. I'm going to bring it up to my mug. West of me, and then a whoop to the north. Each was, I estimate, 300 yards from me. I quietly got down from the tree stand and went to the truck and left. A couple days later, I found 4 white pine branches pulled from their sockets, which is Wojo's been saying this for a long time, about 9 to 10 feet up the tree from the ground on the branch shown here. There you have it, folks. Again, here's a theory that Wojo has had. I've heard him openly say it. And then here's a gentleman saying, hey, that's weird.
Yep.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I should tell people my story. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I think that's a pretty cool picture. So thank you for sharing that, Mr. Wojo. What about you leaving a container? We discussed that. Okay. What if you could get one of them camera pen things and put it in the chair and see if it grabs it? Oh, see this?
Wow.
One thing I was thinking was taking a recorder and just I have a little bracket over there that would hold it in place, and I could just put a screw right through the bottom and hold the recorder to the chair so we could at least pick up sounds. But if we could do something like that with the container, with a camera pen, all these different things, with the recorder, stuck up underneath the chair, I think we'd be in pretty good shape to getting something. So,
we can get a dummy head, put it in the backside of the tree, in those sunglasses that actually, that videotape.
Oh,
it would be a great idea.
Yeah, if you're absolutely drunk.
A little moonshine.
Yeah, a little moonshine. Yeah. Educational institutions have money available to research as research grants, but if you want to do it all on your dime, that's up to you. What? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I think it's the DNA testing you're talking about, Ron. We went to the Wildlife Center, and they need grants for to do things like that. It's very expensive to do. Check out the DNA. It is.
It's a pain in the ass. They like it that way. Looks really high, but is on a hill, correct? I mean, in this picture here, this is someone else's picture to you, and the gentleman stated that it was 9 to 10 feet from the ground, if that's what you're talking about. That pic is a hide. They sit behind to watch people or hunt from. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. Yeah, I get good ideas too, Sam. Hey, Carl. No, I think we all listen. This is why we do what we do. This is why we have these live events. This is why you're virtually in our investigator teammates. Right. This is not bullshit. This is not bullshit. This is not pretend. I'm not just doing this to blow sunshine up your ass. We are researchers. We care about researchers. I'm not stressed about clicks and views. I do not give a shit. I want to see Bigfoot from 50 feet away and have him be kind to me before I die. It is a bucket list. It's just the way it is, man. It's inside of me now. It's a passion of mine. I have invited all these people into my world for that very reason. So when you guys bring up these ideas and you give these great suggestions, these are always your ideas and your suggestions, and we appreciate them. And it will come back to you tenfold. Trust me. That's who I am. It's just the way it is. So I love these ideas. So keep bringing them, please.
By the way, Rich, I love the ideas. Yes, but I will die before you. I can't run.
That's true. That's true. But you can lay on your back and kick them.
Yeah, like a turtle.
Stop it.
Get off me. Yeah, Sam. I mean, it's just, you never know with your intelligence, but you know what though? I like the way you're thinking right now, and I agree with Richie, and I think that we could try anything.
We'll try anything, and it's like I'm open to even the trail cams, Mike. You know, trail cams I've done. Trail cams I have been a failure throughout this whole field in research. It truly has. And I mean, overall, thinking of how many trail cams are out there. There's Facebook pages dedicated to trail cams and what gets caught on them. And every time the potential Bigfoot, it turns out to be bullshit. You know, and I have one picture on my trail cam out of all the time that I had it out there that I still have that I deem as evidence that is hard to push onto the common land and the common world and the people like, you know, hey, look at, you know, they just think you're nuts. So I love the trail cam idea. I always have. There's different trail cams, different ways of burying them. You can angle them up and cover them with leaves and put them on the ground, or you can put them way up high, or whatever you can do. You could try many things. These, you know, the creatures see at nighttime. You know, those IR lights are going to be like, you know,
it's like a laser.
It's a lighthouse. You know what I mean? It's basically like a lighthouse to a ship. And not only that, we have a concern with frequency, right? I went in there with a bunch of cameras and stuff today. I wasn't too optimistic of seeing or hearing anything. You know, we did hear things, but they were much more quieter than they have been recently. And I think it was the more people with the more radios, with the more cameras, with the more phones, created more frequency. And I think these creatures are very in tune with frequency, yes. D-Hoot says put an air tag on something. Even if it's swallowed, you can probably still track it until it poops. Just saying. But the good thing is you could take the poop that the tag's in and maybe get that moonshine. Look at Laura. Laura's like, fuck it. Get him some moonshine.
She's like, I'm in. Hey.
I love it, girl.
Yeah. Who's got the straw?
we go the next time and he's wobbling around. Oh, it worked, Laura. He's freaking him and walking around. Unfortunately, he's an angry drunk, and Wojo's dead. But thank you, Laura. That's why you attach your research to an educational institution like BC or BU, because they get federal money, 100%. There's many ways of doing that. That's all a great possibility. You have to apply for those things. And how much do I really want them people in my business? That's the question.
That's the scary part right there.
It is, and that's the issue with a lot of this stuff. They know too much as it is, and they keep a lot of things secret because they get privilege because they're the ones paying for the research.
And they would be following you to your house to, like, you know what, you know, it's just.
They can follow my house, dude. If they don't mind talking or do it at the door butt ass naked, because I don't care. I'll stand right. I've done it before in the past. Hello, can I help you? And I was wearing nothing, and it was like, you know, and it was just.
I do that all the time.
It was a landlord back in the day that didn't give me notice, and he kept just showing up mowing my lawn. I kept telling him, "You're gonna give me notice." And then one day he showed up, and there he was, and I was standing at the door, butt ass naked, fresh from the shower. I wasn't getting dressed. I said, "Can I help you?" He's like, "Go put some clothes on." I'm like, "No, you're supposed to give me notice before you come here." And this is what it looks like when you don't do that. Me walking around naked in my house. That's true story, by the way. You're welcome, America. So anyway,
Jehovah's Witnesses, I did. Sorry.
Oh, nice. All
true
right.
story.
Oh, God.
But actually, my whole family is bad.
All right. Stop. Just stop. The whole family.
All right.
You come 50 feet from a Bigfoot, I bet you smell piss, among other things. I smell piss today.
Yes.
Other people smelled piss, and it came and went.
Yep,
And it was pretty cool today. It was moving around. I'm going to go back to Shrevemash, see if I see any more. I like the sunshine up the ass. Laura, I don't know what any of that meant, but I absolutely 100% fucking enjoyed it. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
That's just I don't know what's going on.
Back up and you can holler. Hey. All right, let's go.
Thank you, Laura. That's 2 tonight.
Yep.
Plastic housing have a weird smell. Fucking Henry, you just stopped the ship.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right. What other evidence do we got there? Yeah. Wow, I didn't know how to answer that one.
Listen, it's been a few weeks since we've gone off the rails, so I'm open to being off the rails. It's okay.
That's it.
It's okay. It's
if
okay.
archaeology department doesn't work, you got to anthropology until you hit department willing to listen.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Still don't want him in my business. Doesn't matter. There's an account on YouTube I have been following for a few years and has some good stuff. I think he's called Colorado Bigfoot. I have heard of him, and I do believe I'm subscribed to him. So, yes, thank you for that. He does have some very good stuff, and I like the way he investigates, actually. You can learn a lot from each other, man, if you open your minds and check people's work out, you know. There's some people out there, you know, maybe not your cup of tea. That's okay. You don't have to tell them. You just move on, right? I should take a pic of the woods and field behind me. Perfect for Bigfoot. Yeah, definitely, man. Always open for that stuff. All right, let's go. Let's make that when you come 50 feet. Yeah, that's true. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, what's this? What? No. D Hoot's message one. Short-term memory loss. Well, you just said it twice, so yeah, I see what you mean. How do we get back here? This thing just flipped out on me.
Oh, it just happened.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm guilty. Keep on streaking. Oh my God. Okay. I live in Ohio. Okay. Yeah, this is where I am. Yeah. All right. So we're moving on. We'll let the questions drop. It's weird. This thing keeps saying hide comments. I'm like, what? All right. So here we go. So this is the area here over towards the college. Today we found a new area called the university. We named it.
Yep.
It's absolutely huge. It's like 2 of the colleges, and everything's way up high. It's absolutely freaking insane, some of the things that we saw in there. There was a tree that we were just talking about with my nephew Jason. It came out from under a tree. It went up around another tree. It locked on way up high on this tree, was fully bent, came straight down, went back up, and then was an arch. And it was like 30-something feet long easily. It was nuts. Completely nuts. And if you didn't see it, go check out my live. How did the scan turn out? The scan turned out pretty good, actually. I have questions about the scan. I'll show you the scan. I'll tell you what, I'll show you that scan. I'm going to walk up to the camera in a minute and show you guys. This is the picture of the gifting chair before we put food on it, and slobber was all over. Damien, you good? You with us, bro? You've been quiet over there. Okay, Wojo went out there. You know what I'm saying? Wondering if you're connected to Sassy is causing a sickness. What? Yes. What? Wojo, you sick? Wojo, were you sick? I was sick. I don't think Wojo was sick. Were you sick? I'll be honest with you, Sassy, today, I just felt weird today. I was talking to Lisa about that. I just felt like, I don't know, just hit me like high energy, whatever, but sick. I would say like sick as of like, I feel Did you just call him Sassy? No, he's talking about like the Bigfoot Sassy. You sound like you called him Sassy. Oh, I did. Maybe, I think I'm hit. I think I am sick. Oh my God, we better get him out of here right away. Oh God. We don't want anybody to catch what you have. All right, we got rid of him, everybody. I don't want you guys getting sick, okay? Oh man. No, I'm just kidding. All right. No, here we go. Scanniverse is very cool, right? So check out this stack of, this is chaos right here. these are the things that we see that are chaos. And it's funny because this area that we go in, it's all bare. Like all these trees are bare, and now it's mixing in some trees with it that are fresh. It's just absolutely nuts. Look at the size of that X right there. Mother Nature just runs around making X's, I guess. I can relate. I have a few.
Yeah, that was a monster. Monster.
Yeah.
Look at the thickness of it, though.
It's huge.
Look to the right. I mean, the left, like the top. Like, what's it catching on? Little knots.
Little teeny knots again. But look at it's always symmetrical in the middle, no matter any way you slice it.
Yes, exactly.
It could be a wide X, skinny X, tall X, short X, but they're always right on point in the middle, man. It's absolutely effing insane. Seriously, bro. It's crazy.
That was like 40 feet right there. Oh, that's insane.
No man could do that. And Mother Nature ain't continuously running around blowing wind one way, blowing wind the other way. Look at X. It's just not happening. Okay? Stop it. You sound dumb. But it's okay. It's research. You just do your thing. Phew, I feel better. All right, USA. Ready, everybody? USA. All right, well, good. It's good when I do those things. It's good for everybody, okay? All right? And then there's that. This is the bed, man. This is where we heard that crazy noise behind me, right?
Yeah.
And there it is again. Now, here's a low one to the ground. It's a little elongated. And then look at the middle.
Yeah.
Perfect. Magic whirlwind. No. No, that's the first one. I already looked at that. So here's the expedition from today. There's my brother Russ. He's supposed to be around here somewhere, but Aaron and I wanted to talk to Aaron. Aaron was really into it today. You know what I mean?
Actually, all of them were, Rich. They really were.
Yeah, they were pretty locked in. I was pretty proud as an uncle watching my nephews get into it like that and not make a mockery of it or anything like that. They took it serious.
Aaron had a lot of questions today. A lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them, dude. I think we might have a Bigfoot hunter on our hands. Wojo, why don't you share your story with these pictures? This picture here, while I grab this Scaniverse and put it to the screen in a minute. All right.
Okay. So where we're parked, to the right of us is like this big batch area of Japanese knotweed, and there's some trees up above, as you see. After our day of chaos was the last Sunday, as we were walking out, I just happened to look to my left, because to the left of this picture is like an open field, and I just noticed like something caught my eye. It's like white, and I looked and I go, Rich, check this shit out. I didn't see this, and they were yanked down, and both trees were just yanked down. The tree to the left was about, I don't know, over 6 feet, almost 7 feet high, and it just like they must have just grabbed the branch and just with anger. And the other picture of the stick was about 12 feet high. These Japanese knotweeds are pretty high, and we've been noticing a lot of trails in this field that we go to our vehicles. That there's like a big pathways now, more than ever, and we notice that the grass is everything's just being pushed down, all the vegetation and what have you, and we're finding spots usually where deer squat down. I mean, it's they squat down in such a small area. These areas are vast and big. The grass comes up and over. Deer doesn't do that, and we've been, like I said, it's all around where these trees are, and we don't know what type of day they're doing it, but it caught my eye. It's just mind blowing walking up to it and how thick these Japanese knotweeds are, how high they are. I mean, if Lisa's there, Lisa followed me in there, Rich, and she's like, I can't see you. That's how high these weeds are.
Well, I went in there as well, and I couldn't even get through to this area. You brought it a step further than me even, and I went in there, and it was nuts, man. Hi, Brandy Sampson. How you doing? Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by.
Hi, Brandy.
we are discussing an area that we investigate has to do with Sasquatch. So anything you have to say or questions you might have, feel free. Absolutely. We are very open-minded and fun here, so feel free to use the F word. Feel free to be happy, and feel free to give us
questions.
Give us ideas, things on investigating. Sure, we do it all, man. I got to get going. I really enjoyed and loved this circle of live energies and open-minded discussions. There it is right there. She just said it. Much gratitude and much love from Boulder. Have an amazing rest of your day. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Be good, be safe, be happy, right? Keep climbing, Heidi. We appreciate you at 100%.
See you again.
Yep, love it. Let's get, so this area here is so thick, it's so high. It's crazy, man. Oh, there you go. Absolutely. See? Everything I just covered. Heidi put in one boom, one whoop. Pretty
all love. That's all we bring. All love.
All love. What's the name of my channel? Right now it's under Bigfoot Banter with Richie B on YouTube. But you can just put through Banter with Richie B. It'll come up. It's just a nickname I gave it because we've been discussing a lot of Bigfoot. So, Carrie Lynn Shellhorn's here. Make sure you subscribe to that.
Hey, girlfriend. Hey.
Oh, hey. We should have the Carrie Lynn Shellhorn dance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Chill, happy, right? So hey, check it out. I'm gonna bring the scan over to you right now. Watch this print. I have no explanation for this print. I got nothing. I don't know what it is. I do not know what this is.
Oh, is that the last one?
I don't know what it is, sir.
Really?
So make sure talk to me in my ear because I can't see my screens. And you know how we do things around here. Oh, I might be able to, maybe a little bit.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Right there, Rich. Right there.
Oh my God, what is that, bro?
Dude, just looking at it from here, it's like I don't know what the frig it is.
What is that, bro?
So
is that like a hand with claws? Like, I don't understand what's happening. Everybody seeing this chaos? I don't know what to do, man.
I'm just
dude. Listen, if there's a dog man out there, bro, you are solo. This dude is out. I am not playing around with no dog man.
Hold on, just lower, just a little bit, Rich, just a little bit down. See, it looks like claw marks from there, dude. You know what that does? Like now, just looking at it, it looks like a hand or a claw.
It does look like a hand, like a thumb goes off to the right, and it's got long nails.
But why at the very end it's like shaped like a heel, though? That's what's throwing me off,
bro. This print has me concerned. You know what I mean? I'm not a big scared. What is going on with the lighting? Oh, I know what it is. It's the phone, you idiot. I'm not a big scared guy with a bunch of different things, but this one is different. I've been doing this a while now. I ain't seen this. Maybe we should send that over to Brian. We should send that to Brian Terrell from Cryptid.
Does anybody have any questions on that picture? Because we are stumped. And I mean, when I was walking and coming across to that, because we're trying to find a way to cross this like creek area, and then I looked down and I'm like, what is that? And when Richie said, it's funny, like, is that claw marks? I'm like, oh no, I know you were thinking too. Shapeshifter.
Carrie Lynn, please, no. Don't say that. Oh my goodness. Oh, now Sam's agreeing. Oh my God.
Oh God, that's what the freak.
Let me know when it's gone. I don't want.
That's the second time that we found something like that.
I just want to play with Bigfoot. That's all I want to play with. I don't want to play with these other things. I don't want to play with any of those things. Damien, did you see that print, bro? Question. I love how Jody starts this every time. Question. Is that claw mark normally around your research area? No. No. And how many thirds that shapeshifter thing?
That was probably the longest Scaniverse you did. because I walked ahead of you with that pathway to, that open area where I trucks are.
We're gonna have to take a commercial break while I get up off the floor. Hang on.
I heard a loud tree snap in that area. I turned around looking at Richie because Richie's got bionic ears, and he's still scanning us, and I'm like, oh my God, he's still because you were there for quite a while. I'm like, why is he still there? But then you were like, dude, I don't know what to say. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Damien says he's trying to find out now. He's asking Ouija arms to see what it's asking with your permission. All right.
Oh, that is...
Okay, let's change the mood a little bit.
All right. Rich, something popping in my mind. You're going to get nervous. But what if we could just show up tomorrow and cast that footprint or whatever it is?
No, I can't cast that. I can't cast any footprint. I suck at it. Look at the thing on my desk. I can't cast that thing.
Dude, that thing would probably come out like something like, I don't know, I'm afraid. Do we have to?
Oh, boy. I don't know what to do. I knew the print didn't look right.
You got to.
It didn't look right, bro.
We'll have to go through our team on that one because that's just, I don't know.
Oh, she says cast it. Yeah. Whatever Wojo just said, that's how I feel.
Yeah. And I know how to get there too. It's nice. Oh, Lisa, then you have to come.
You're gonna have to make water cast. That thing's gonna have to be like water, dude. I don't know what else to fucking do. I'm gonna do water and a Native American dance to hope the cast comes out good because I suck at it. I don't know. Oh, dude. All right, we'll think about this. That's an area that I'm not willing to touch. The other, not sure I want to touch. The other thing I have about that is that was right at the property line. And I have a thing for, demonic and things like that crossing over property lines. Just one of the things I have. It's meaningful. So I don't know. So if only thing I ask, if we do it, then I don't have to wear pants while doing it. Would you believe me if I said Sassy had a domesticated pet?
Domesticated pet. Oh, Damien.
Like what? Like a cat? What is going on? What has happened to my show tonight?
I think that picture just traumatized everybody.
It's just shell-shocked, right? That would suck if the shapeshifter be eating the zingers. Oh, shit.
Who said that?
Sam!
Oh, Sam. Girl. Oh, I got it all in my hand. No wonder I feel like we...
This is too much for me to take, bro. I just gotta spin around on my chair for a minute. I'll be right with you guys. I'll be right with you. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts. What has happened to my show? Oh, I'm dizzy. Hang on. Dizzy. Well, let me see. All right, Sin, I know this is a Bigfoot show, but I need your help. Okay? All right. Okay, Cynthia's with me.
Oh, my God. You're bringing a doll on a Bigfoot show. Oh, my God. This show's off the rails.
I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. What's in the box? You remember that movie? What's in the box?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we're doing. Oh, now Ronnie wants me to take a fucking forensics class. If you suck at it, you might be able to practice for free.
Oh shit! This is turning into an alphabet soup now, mixed in with some real shit.
Andy is adamant. It looks like he tripped, and that's a handprint. It could be the slide of the hand. It's not bad. Dolls are not creepy. Dolls are not creepy. Cynthia, it's okay. Yeah, we'll lighten the vibe with Cynthia. There you go.
When's the last time you changed? When's the last time you changed a diaper?
It's like yesterday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, how's that better? This is what this show is doing.
What the frick?
This is what this show's done to me tonight. I don't think Andy's far off.
I don't think so either because that area, Andy, is that come down, you come up. It's like a little like a dried up creek, and then as you come back down again, that's a little muddy area because it looks like an old logging road where it's covered in grass. They could trip over it. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is like really like disturbing.
Do you guys want to see the print? Do you guys want to see the print one more time before we move on? Anybody raise your hand? All right. Like everybody's raising their hand clearly. Maybe Sassy has a predator that lives where they are from. Maybe
Great. Aliens versus Predator. That's all we need.
Here we go. Going over here. Don't make me go spinning in my chair again, you bunch of jerks tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. All right, check it out. Dude.
Now, Rich, where that thumb area is, when I felt that thumb, but underneath there was a groove.
Yeah, you felt see the thumb, everybody? Like the thumb hand area. I'll send this to the Vogels after.
Yeah, because I don't see the one.
There is a slide down bottom. There is a slide down bottom.
Yeah.
There's a slide point right in this area.
What do you got? 1, 2, 3.
I don't know, bro. It looks like. Let me try different. Yeah, let me try something else to try.
You see what I'm saying? I think there is 5 fingers, Rich.
Bro.
Right? Because you can really zoom in on it.
But I can measure it too, you guys, with this measuring tool. Hang on a minute. I'm going to measure here to the wall. Oh, geez, it's acting stupid. Of course it is, because it's my podcast. Why wouldn't it? Now it's doing that weird shit. Hang on, let me. Yep, you know how it goes. You know how it goes when you're doing the Richie B shit. Yeah, it's all right, man.
When you get extra evidence, everything goes haywire.
I'm just connected to the energies of the world. So it says really up to the wall. If I go down, hang on. If I go here, like there to there, 17. It's saying it's like 17 inches long, and 4 inches wide. Dude, that's a slide mark with the possibility of a hand, bro.
That's what I measured. Yeah. Can you measure the width of the toes or the fingers?
Yeah, I can go measure. Hang on, everybody. I'm gonna leave the thumb out. I'm just gonna go from the front fingers. 4 1/4.
Wide?
Yeah.
What, a finger?
No, not a finger. Where the fingers went. You asked me the whole area. That's what I gave you.
Oh, 4.
Oh, man.
All right, hold on. I need a measuring tape.
Oh, boy. Florida Bigfoot Group got 100,000. Thanks, Ron. Thank you for the infomercial tonight. Love you, bro. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that, guys. That's different, right? Definitely not a sassy. Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying, bro. I really want to make Bigfoot into alien stuff. Oh, Carrie Lynn raises her hand. Oh, she wanted in on it. I like that. Thank you. Don't you guys have little hand emojis on these things you can use? Get to the chopper. Yeah, I got caught in a war between the set. Oh, yeah. And the weird thing.
So, Rich, you're talking about here?
It looked like right at the base of the fingers is where I went.
Right here?
No, the base of your fingers.
Base of the fingers.
The base. Ah, Jesus. What's going on here tonight? It's okay.
Dude.
That ain't the base of the fingers, bro. That's not the base of the fingers.
Right here?
Yeah, that's the base of the fingers. What the? Am I speaking like some kind of weird language tonight?
I got 4 on my hand.
Oh boy.
What the frig, dude? You're telling me that that's skinny? I wonder, that could be a juvenile just doing a little.
Like a paw. It's like a paw claw. Yeah. Wait,
Dude,
I want to see the. Oh, Sierra Dickinson's just getting here, and now she wants to see the photo.
Oh, Sierra, it's.
So you show up late. And
Yeah.
Bring out the photo again. All right, that's fine. I told there's a footprint, and I came running. Well, you should watch our show all the time because there's always footprints. The place is nuts.
And if you say please, you might show it.
No, for you, for her, I will. That's fine.
Yeah, she is. She's a good person. I love that.
Yep. We're good. We're good. We got this. Sorry, my desk hit me right now. All right, you ready? We don't know what this print is. No one's claiming this to be a footprint. Okay? We don't know what it is. So, here we go. Where is it? There it is. You see up top? Little fingies looking claws and a little thumb over here or some shit. See it? We don't know what that is, dude.
So by the heel area, Rich, I wonder if you can measure that.
I can measure anything I want, but
yeah, only because I might as well measure my wrist.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
It's kind of like.
Can you see the comments? Did Sierra see that?
Sierra, you see that? You see the picture?
Because I'm not near my screen, obviously.
No, I don't see nothing. It's fake.
She didn't see it. So it says it's 3 1/4 wide, which is actually the base of my heel. But look at, in case you missed it again, Sierra. So there's like a thumb right here, or some kind of, what am I doing? Right here. And then it looks like claws on top of fingers or some shit.
Yeah, wait till you watch this, Richie. Oh my God. Just look at it from here. It looks like a hand. The more you're doing that, it's.
Oh man. We got to get a hold of Vogels and Mike Trainer.
Yeah.
I can't cast that. That's too advanced for me.
My wrist is like 3 inches. I bet you that's got to be a juvenile.
It could be a wrist. I see what you said. Could be a wrist.
Could be a wrist. It's just sliding down.
Oh boy. Damien says maybe Sassy has 2 classes. I'll know peace-loving Gangle giant class Dogman werewolf. They're very slim. Dude, I don't want to think of the Dogman. I don't want to do the Dogman thing. No. You know why? You know why? Because dogs like to hump. Okay? I don't want to get humped by a Dogman. All right? I don't want my life to be at its end being humped by a Dogman. Yes, see?
I'm getting humped by this dog. Get away. Oh my God.
I'll have to. Laura says I'll have to find the stuff on finding Yeti poop. God, I love my show.
Boy, deeper and deeper.
Yeah, Dogman's. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Obviously.
Yeah. And she tripped over too and left a mark for Richie. Scare me, big boy. Hey.
Oh boy. Oh,
and no wonder why he was there for a long time too. That's a lot of scanning there.
Yeah,
but
D-Hoot says it won't matter if you're dead.
Oh my God. That would definitely not casting D-Hoot.
Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are good to me. D-Hoot, yeah. Don't you encourage her, Sam. All right, let's regroup a little bit here. We'll investigate the print. I'll make a movie of that print so you guys can see it spinning and close in and out. And I will post it to my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube later tonight, okay? So watch for that. While it's on there, you guys can stop it and go and slow and fat. You can do whatever you want with it once it's up there, okay? If Richie shows up walking with a limp, don't ask questions. Ask questions. Yeah, and we all know. Hey, we all know what kind of limp. My brother dreamed I get ripped apart in a forest hunting Sassy. Oh, that's very sweet.
That's just great.
I hope you guys discuss that over a sweet family dinner. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't invite us to fly over to go to investigate.
This show is taking a left at the lights. Back to you, Bob. All right, let's go check out some videos, right? Let's see here, because let's work out the pictures and we'll go through them a little bit quicker. And I want to get Josh up here. This is me and my family was this university? Yeah, this is the university.
Yeah, it's the university. Yeah, I took that picture. And I'll tell you, look at the thickness of these like trees in the background that just can't explain.
Yeah, they're all just stripped down bare. It's chaos, man. And here I am with my family. And what a beautiful gift that is, that picture. Thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, that was, dude, it was a great time.
Love it. What's going on here?
This is a double break. That wasn't there last week, Rich, when we started going on that path to see the backside. I just saw that double step, and that's your son Maddox, him and Drew. We thought we'd make it a little difficult for the Bigfoot, but also around the chair, well, in front of the chair. I don't know if there's another picture, but we kicked away a lot of the compost to a big area just to see if they would, put their, prints on there and get a better see. So that the boys, that was their idea. I like it.
I like it too. I'm going to try to see if we can get Animal in here for the last few minutes and hang out. Because we got his show coming up and I want everybody to be aware of it, but maybe he'll join us and watch a couple of things. Animal, if you're out there, my brother, we just sent you a link to the show. I would love to have you here, my man. Let's see. And then we'll do a couple more. Yeah, let me go to the next picture while I do this. All right. Oh, no, that's the last picture. So that's cool. I'm glad everybody participated in this. It's unbelievable. Henry, great idea. Appreciate you as always, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring this back to the beginning here, because I think these ones are all connected, I believe, is how we got to get them into stage.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, but I know that. I know all.
Do you know what's going to happen here, Wojo?
Yeah, just after when Eric was talking, you can hear a soft tap, and then the reaction of all of us, well, me and you like, did you hear that? And I thought I heard it behind me. It was a soft tap.
Okay, let's play it out.
The sounds it makes.
Yeah, you can hear it way off in the distance.
You can hear the trucks.
Right.
Right there.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
So the minute. Okay.
It was right at 12 seconds, say.
Yeah.
Get your headphones, folks. We got a little bit of videos to go through before we end the show. Oh, real quick before we do that, we'll bring up, hey, girlfriend.
What's up, boy?
What's up?
What's up, Animal? Everybody say welcome, please. Welcome, Josh, from Animal Paranormal Podcast. He follows up on Saturday nights, and I want to make sure he's included in our beautiful audience and all our beautiful people around. Who's your guest tonight, my brother?
It's Francesca Garcia.
Francesca Garcia.
Yeah, from War Party Paranormal out of Florida, my end. Hey,
that's
Sam,
unbelievable.
what's up, Sam? How's it going?
You guys got a game plan of what you're going to talk about? Or are you just going to animal it up?
We're just going to animal it up. We're going to talk about paranormal. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? How's it going?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
So you want to check out some evidence while you're here with us?
Yeah,
as I wrap up my show, and I'll let you go in a few minutes and get ready for your show, and in the meeting you can hang in with us, right? This is what we do here at Banter, Richie B, man. We help each other out, right?
Yeah,
right? And nobody's even saying you needed my damn help. It just makes freaking sense. Come on my show, the last few minutes, hang with us, tell us about your guest, have a little fun with your friends, and then carry on. 8 p.m. Animal Paranormal Podcast, about to get crazy on your ass.
Oh. Turn your volume up because we're playing videos and you can hear
Yeah, get your headsets. You ready, bro?
Oh, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
All right. We're gonna do it. Hang on. Let's go back.
Faintly hear noise out. Yeah, but I know that. I know all the sounds it makes.
12 seconds, you'll hear a knock.
Way off in the
Just because we already heard it.
the trucks. Right.
Right now. Right there.
Do you hear it?
What was that?
I heard something.
You hear that like that? That was a knock, the soft knock from a distance.
Right there.
Oh, yep, I heard it.
Yep.
10 seconds.
Way off
Sorry.
in the distance. You hear the trucks. Right.
Yep. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. It sounded like that.
Yep.
Is that the
And then
Vogel
you hear me.
brothers?
Yeah, it's Eric
Yep.
Vogel, man. Come on, bro. You take.
Dude.
Dude, listen, we roll with royalty, my brother. We roll with royalty. Get used to this now. Come on.
That's Eric Vogel's stunt brother right there. You know, it's a stunt double.
Well, we're
Yeah,
gonna
like-
be all together next year.
All
That should be
together
fun.
soon,
July.
loving you.
We're all gonna be
You wanna
sweating together. All
Do
sweating.
you want to see? Hey, you want to see the print that we found?
Yes, please.
Tell me if you can explain this. It's not just a regular print, though, bro, because we're Banter with Richie B and Big Boots on the Ground Bigfoot Investigation. So weird things happen to us. All right, real quick, and then we'll get back to the video. Come on. We're doing everything tonight. Excuse me, Miss Cynthia. All right, here
We
we go.
can squeeze it all in, baby.
Ready?
Dude.
What is that, bro? What is it?
Dude,
Bro,
that's
what is
awesome.
What is it? What is it, bro?
It looks. I don't know. It's different. It doesn't look like your normal.
No, bro.
Is it Wolfman?
Oh, Jesus. Don't say that.
I knew I should have showed him.
Oh, my God. Everyone, go to the Emerald channel and see you later. Oh, my God.
Friggin' dog man shit.
Oh,
Ready for this.
Wolfman, Dogman. Oh.
All right, let's move
No,
on. Here.
that's an awesome print. That's really good. That's a really good stuff.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep, I heard that.
What was that?
Did you hear the tree knock?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Wendigo. She just said Wendigo. Kerry Lynn, you knocked that off. She's saying Wendigo. Anybody know what a Wendigo is? Everybody know what Wendigo is? Yeah, let me help you.
Sorry.
I'll help you.
Oh, jeez.
You see that behind me?
Yep.
In my background? That's a Wendigo.
It looks like Santa Claus's like reindeer that's gone on crack.
Oh, yeah. He's
He's like, let's get it. Right
Hey,
now.
buddy.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to take a little while to recover from this, man. We can potty, I bet. Let's see. We can potty, I get alcohol, have a Bigfoot potty.
Oh,
Laura,
God.
Laura's off the rails.
Sam.
Yeah.
Laura is off the rails tonight. I like it, Laura. All right, here we go. Let me jump up here. Let me see where we're at.
You know, when it was wet, it kind of no marking. Yeah. Measure that? Yeah. If that says 14, I'm leaving.
Did he say it was wet?
Wait, hang on.
Okay, we won't tell you it says 14. Richie, come back. Why is it a 14? That's
All right, so do you hear what I'm saying there, Josh? Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't tell me it's 14. Don't tell me it's 14. It came up exactly at 14.
Yeah,
Why do I know?
Yeah.
He said if it comes up 14, I'm leaving. That's why I said,
Right.
Rich, no, come back.
Yeah. So, because we know these subjects, we measure them, we identify them by the measurements of their feet. And we have been seeing the 14 for a while. And I said, don't even tell me that's 14, because we had just bumped into the 14 over there. And sure enough, it came up at 14. So we're identifying these people, these subjects as we go through the size of their feet. Isn't that crazy?
And this is right by the college.
Yeah, this is all right by a very hot area.
Why is it a 14, bro? That's the same one. 7? Oh, my God.
He got up and started walking. He's like, oh, my God, you got to be kidding me.
All right, so listen. This is the creature that ran through the woods 60 feet from us tops. You hit on anything you hear breaking is not us. We are frozen, standing still. So anything you hear breaking in this particular video or sound is not us.
Fuck is that? It's right there, dude. Did you guys hear that? It's right there, dude. It's running through the woods. It's running through the woods, bro. I told you, left side. Did you guys hear that?
So you can hear. But no.
All right. So it's my phone, okay? I have it clipped on to my shoulder right here.
Yeah.
But what happened was that it inverted the picture instead of like, you know, facing outward. So obviously I breathe like Darth Vader, and if you could tell, I'm like, you know, like I was just like frozen, like all you can hear is all this snapping, but animal, all this snapping going on. When Richie's like, it's right there, but there was another one going on at the same time to my angle to my right.
Yeah,
and I believe there's two of them. You want to play that again, Rich?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So,
oh my God, that was.
I'll play it again from wherever. I don't know where it started. Oh, this is me flipping off. Yeah, so right about here.
Fuck is that? It's right there, dude. Did you guys hear that? It's right there, dude. It's running through the woods.
Wow.
It's running through the woods, bro. I told you, left side. Did you guys hear that? We will leave. We'll leave the gift right here for you.
Right there, breaking.
Right there.
You hear it going through the woods.
Still moving.
Snapping.
Still moving, he says.
Yeah.
We were tracking them afterwards, moving through the woods.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh,
So
did you hear that?
the minute I whistled, it whistled right back.
I heard that.
Dude, it was freaking.
You hear that? Dude, that's unreal, bro.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Rich, still moving. Moving. Leave.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
I
you.
was like peeing my pants. I'm like, thank you.
What was that? Looked like a sausage in your hand or something. What did it look like? What are you giving?
He's trying to offer him food. Russ looks like ass. Okay. Ronald.
If you can hear us. Okay, knock right there, Rich, if you want.
Oh, what?
Give them a knock.
I heard that.
Is that a scream?
Yep, that was a scream.
Heard it again.
That was not a normal scream.
Nope.
Now the question is, could that be paranormal too? Oh, there's a knock. Oh, I heard the scream too. Again. That's crazy.
Oh, this whole woods is nuts, bro.
Wow. Oh, dude, did you hear that before the knock?
Was that a groan? Was that like a groan?
Yeah, it was like,
I think I've heard
like
that
a
before.
human groan.
Listen.
Yeah, it sounded
Right
like
there. He went, oh.
a, yeah, like a human groan, and then there was a knock.
All right, let's try it again.
Yeah, like a human groan, and then there was a knock.
Right.
Yeah, like a human groan, and then there was a knock.
All right, let's try it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's a
that's
Holy
sound
shit.
before it.
Way to
We
go,
used to show
animal!
that. Nice animal.
I'm not sure if because it's weird because it happened right before the knock.
Yeah, listen, here it goes.
Yeah,
Right there.
That could have been a whoop. That could
It
have been a
sounded,
whoop.
you know what it sounded like, Rich? It almost sounds like an owl.
I don't know because it just
It's,
sounded.
it's like, ooh.
That's not an owl. That's not an owl.
No, it's not.
No, that wasn't an owl. That sounded like a whoop almost.
Right. That's what they mimic.
Yep, and then the knock.
Good
Yeah,
catch, bro.
but he did that twice, though, that vocalization.
There's two vocalizations, yes.
Yes, thanks, Rich. There's two of them.
Hey, Rick. Great whoop, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Rich, did you do a tap before that? Maddox, you were with me. We looked this way. It was not like this.
Look how tall it is, bro.
I know.
That's today, right?
You can see him all in the distance.
Yeah, this is today.
I'm hearing
over
other
here,
things going on.
We heard a
I'm hearing
loud
like,
snap.
woo!
We snapped that way too.
I'm telling you, they're here. They're watching us.
Oh, I feel
Because I could feel it. See? X right here.
Look at this freaking tree right here. Like, that's the
Right
top
there.
of the tree right there at the ground.
Was that a break?
That was a loud break.
But over here, we heard a loud snap.
We snapped that way too.
I'm telling you, they're here. They're watching us.
Oh, I feel
Because I could feel it. See? X right here.
Look at this freaking tree right here. Like, that's the top of the tree right there at the ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was with my family today. Oh.
Man, it's crazy.
Oh, this place is nuts.
Non-stop.
That's us. That's us right there.
That was Richie there.
That's my. Oh, that was a. Oh, that one right there.
That one right there. That's why I turned to go. Yeah.
What was that thing that went boo? Like,
Oh, that was Lisa with her phone, but it was after it.
oh,
You could hear a tree knock clear as day.
yeah, I heard that
Right here.
too.
Ready? Listen, here we go. Yeah. That was it right there.
Nope, keep going. Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
It's over. That was it. Settle down, guy. Settle down. Listen, man. I don't know what you. I don't know what you need I don't know what you need. Holy shit! What a show! And a shit show. It was a shit show and a cool show.
That's
all
awesome.
mixed into one. It was amazing. What a
Richie,
great
you bring
show.
a shit show, but you bring an animal in, and the animal sniffed that out. Dude, that's awesome. Awesome.
That's our boy, bro. He's got our back.
And real
Come on,
quick,
man.
my phone picks up a lot, and especially like all that the crunching. When they were coming out of the woods, there's about 40 feet away, and my phone picked it up that far. That's incredible.
It
To
is
be that
incredible.
loud, that's my point. So imagine if we were closer.
Wow.
Bring it down. The man
Hey,
has a
man.
show. The man, he salutes you, bro. He says, "Good catch, animal. I salute you."
Yep.
Hoorah. So listen, you got a show to go do, my brother.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
need to go get ready. You need to thank you for hanging with us. I am looking forward to doing this a lot and all the
Yeah.
time and every week with you, bro. I really do.
Dude,
Just a few minutes
I love this.
before you go on. I think it's a great plan. I think it's a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
think it benefits, my show, obviously having you here, and hopefully it'll benefit your show. Us
Yeah.
all working together and sharing this space.
Fresh ears too.
I couldn't think of sharing a Saturday night with anybody else, bro. It probably wouldn't work out. You gotta be weird like me, or it's just not gonna go well. You know what I'm saying?
Amen, brother. Amen.
Well, before you go, play us some music, baby, because I'll tell you, I'm pumped now. Just you came on and you picked that up.
Oh, you got some music? I'll drop you with some music, man. You got it?
I don't got some music on here, but because I think I have to be on my side
That's
to do
bullshit. I'm so sick of this crap. I thought we were tight. Man, hang on a minute. I gotta go looking for shit now, and you're gonna be late for your damn show. Where's your guest? Nobody even knows where your guest is. No, you just leave her over there in the green room, maybe. Maybe. Nobody knows if she's really there or not. Could be anything. You know what I mean? Where is it? Wait.
Oh, sorry. I was just messaging my person.
There you go. Let's be a show.
There we go. Can't even hear it, but Richie's just.
No,
it's just me. Yeah. Can you hear it if I do that?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Guys. I gotta do everything around here.
Rich is like, I'm done.
Oh, he's destined now.
All right, boys. Well, I will let you guys go.
That you can barely hear. We want to thank Animal for stopping by, and we hope he has a wonderful show. Thank you.
Animal, thank you. We'll see you on the other side, baby.
See you guys. Hope to hear from you guys, and can't wait to hear your comments. So let's do this.
All right, brother.
Bye, boys.
Animal! All right, Rich. Please, that was just incredible that he shows up. And, I was like in my truck, and you know how I listen to the sounds and everything, but picking up on that too, and two little vocalizations, that's just incredible.
Love it. Listen, this show had everything. It really did. And I love our audience. You guys are our friends. You are part of this show. I don't want to call you an audience no more. I just want you to call our, we're all just hanging out. You're all our friends, and you just make my night every time. I could have a bad night. I appreciate all your prayers and thoughts and love for the health issues that I was having. We just a side note on that. Everything is crystal clear medically wise in the human world. The only thing that I had turned to next was now some people in my research field feel that I was what they call zapped, possibly with infrasound. So strange, I don't know, but that's where I was. I felt like I was on death's door. It was not fun. It was very scary with small children, and your prayer and your love lifted me up. So I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you so much. Next Saturday, we're going to start putting some guests on the list because I didn't trust my health, so I didn't want to just have to cancel, so to speak, right? So we'll let you know about that, how that's going to go. There's a few people that I'm dying to talk to. Thank you all for being here tonight. Make sure you're here again tomorrow night. Make sure you tell your friends about us. TikTok, Banter Richie B. Instagram, Banter Richie B. Facebook, Banter with Richie B. And YouTube, like and subscribe and hit that notify button. Because as you can see, clearly something's going on in the freaking woods, man. Okay? Something I might not want to be part of. But I want to thank you guys for being here tonight, Wojo. Zapped for sure, my Vogel brothers. I have a print. Listen, we got a picture for you. We got to show you this print. I don't know what it is. I need your help. Very, very urgent. So we must speak right after this show, please, gentlemen. Maybe I'll send you a link and you can come in and talk to us. Just 5 or 10 minutes, whoever that is, Eric, Tim, or both. I don't care. Seriously. So thank you all very much. Make sure you keep climbing. Make sure you follow the Get Haunted Network. Make sure you get over to Animal Show and enjoy that. Make sure that you're good to each other. All right. Love you, baby Jack. Daddy loves you. And Wojo, what do we do? What do we say?
Keep climbing, Rich. Buy the merch. And boom! Thank you all.